Investing into dividend stocks is a great way to build long-term wealth. In fact, many investors like myself seem to think that investing into dividend stocks might be the best wealth creator ever. A few of the reasons I love investing into dividend stocks and dividend ETFs is because of the steady income stream. Every single month or every single quarter, I can rely on a specific dividend stock or dividend ETF to pay me a set return time and time again. Now, what I choose personally to do with most of my dividend income that I receive is reinvest it into more dividend stocks or dividend ETFs. But at some point, I will be able to use this money to retire off of. I also love the lower volatility that most dividend stocks and dividend ETFs have to offer. And this is partially because companies that pay dividends are often more established and have a proven track record of profitability, at least some of them. This makes it less risky than some of the newer, higher beta companies across the stock market. Also, the compounding effect, which really has been taking place in my multiple portfolios as of the last few years, as the portfolios have grown larger and larger. You see, over time, compounding is like a snowball. It grows bigger and bigger, and the bigger it gets, the bigger it grows, faster and faster and faster. In this video, we're going to go through 3 different dividend stocks or ETFs that pay dividends that I've been buying like crazy throughout February of 2023. So the first dividend ETF that I've been buying like crazy is the Schwab Strategic Trust Dividend Equity ETF, or known as SCHD. Over the past few weeks, I've been purchasing or trying to purchase around 1 to 2 shares every single day of this fund, and I'm currently sitting at around 140 or 150 shares throughout my multiple portfolios. Now, SCHD is still pretty close to all-time highs, so I wouldn't say it's necessarily a steal of an ETF right now, but it's more or less one of those ETFs that I'm just trying to keep buying over time, whether it's up, whether it's down, to over time collect as many shares of SCHD as I can. Now, SCHD's current dividend yield moving forward is at around 3.31% as of where the price is right now. But the reason I truly love SCHD so much and why I want to keep buying more as time goes on is because of the dividend growth rate. Dividend growth is something truly magical. Basically, you start off earning a certain amount per share, per quarter, and per year, and over time that amount grows and grows and grows. Now, certain dividend stocks or ETFs might pay the same amounts over the long term, but SCHD has a track record, a 10-year track record to be exact, of growing their dividend around 13.7% over the 5-year growth rate. This means that you can expect higher payouts every single quarter moving forward over the long term. The next dividend stock that I've been trying to buy like crazy over the past few weeks in February is more shares of Realty Income. Now, I'm sure if you're into dividend investing, you're very familiar with Realty Income already, but Realty Income is a triple net REIT, and in my opinion, one of the highest quality in the space. Realty Income currently at around $66 per share, once again, isn't necessarily at a super cheap discount in my opinion. But a lot like SCHD, I look at Realty Income as a staple, a very high quality holding for my portfolio, even so much so that I currently own well over 1,000 shares of Realty Income. On top of that, Realty Income recently raised their dividend all the way up to 25.5 cents per share per month. Realty Income's dividend yield is currently somewhere of around 4.5% starting. And although Realty Income doesn't raise their dividend necessarily all that much over time, the consistency of the monthly payouts is something to take seriously. The final asset that I've been purchasing like crazy throughout February and beyond is Devo, the Amplify ETF Trust Enhanced Dividend Income ETF. Now, Devo, if you're not familiar with it, is made up of around 27 different holdings, all holdings that pay dividends and all holdings that I would consider to be very, very high quality. Over time, I've been more and more interested into investing into ETFs that pay dividends, because when it comes to stock picking, although I do partake in that, it is difficult to pick each stock one by one, and there is more risk compared to buying into an ETF that has a whole basket of high quality names, in my opinion. The other great aspect of Devo is that its starting yield is at around 5.12%, and it pays monthly with a nice track record. Devo might be one to look into. If you guys enjoyed this video and if you are interested into dividend investing and everything that has to do with it, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and comment down below some dividend stocks and or ETFs that you've been purchasing as of recently.